Hi, lovely people, and how are you all doing today? This is Marianne Batticha. I trust that you're all doing perfect. Today we have 5 cards from the Sacred Traveler, Oracle cards, and 5 cards from Butterfly, messages from your angels. But first, I'm gonna talk a little bit about how I lost so much weight and my story in short, because so many people are asking me. So here I am. I'm gonna share it out loud online. Okay. So for those who know me and those who don't, most of my life I used to be fat. Okay, since I was 11, I always had an issue with eating until 2 years ago. Although I had 3 main surgeries. One of them was gastric banding, sleeve, and 2 main surgeries. The other one is a different thing. Uh, they never lasted. This is like the truth. Like, I lost so much weight, but it was torture for me to lose the weight with these surgeries, and it never lasted because I went back to my old eating habits uh, when I don't know how to say that. Like, when after a while, uh, your stomach is like a sponge, so it can get bigger. And regarding the gastric banding, if you're familiar with that, you would know that you can make it big or small with a needle with the doctor. So the process was very tough. How did I lose weight? I know, I know that so many people disagree with the intermittent diet, but that's the only thing that worked with me. I'll tell you why. And the reason why so many people uh, disagree with it is because we were told that we have to eat 5 times a day, 3 main courses and 2 snacks by the society and by the uh, system. Okay, again, we're not pointing fingers at anyone and we're not blaming anyone. All we're trying to do is try to shift the perspective, and always, whenever I'm sharing information or anybody else, my advice to you is to take what serves you and leave the rest, but always follow your intuition. Okay? Now, why do people also think that the intermittent diet is not good? It's because they think that we have to eat so many times a day, regardless of how many times a day. But let me remind you, 300 years ago and 500 years ago, when we were still caveman, we used to eat once a day because the man used to go hunt and we needed to share the food with everybody. So we never ate 5 times a day in the old days. Okay? And on top of that, just remember the most time, the decade that has the most medical issues and all this is now. So think about that too. Because of the food we're eating, I guess. I'm not guessing, but I'm sharing. Okay? So that's it for today. Check it out. It's good, really. Now, I'm not sticking to the rules that everybody is sharing about the intermittent diet, but I've been doing it for the last 2 years my way, and I know how to play with it for myself because I know my body, and it's the only thing that actually really worked with me, other than all the rest of the benefits that you will get when you're doing that, like your energy, your focus, many things. Okay, so that's it for today about that subject. Let's dive into the messages for today. We're gonna start with the Sacred Traveler. These are also messages from your angels, guides, gods, spirit guides, whatever you want to call it. It's all right. Okay? So the first one we have for today is fogged in. Go slow, take time. Okay? Let's read. Card meaning. Even if you can't see what's around the next corner, go forward slowly and gently. You are safe. When you take the time to go slowly, new perceptions emerge that you can't see if you're moving fast. Move away from the rapid pace of everyday life and step into the majesty of stillness. Resist the impulse to go ahead with your first instinct. Take time to tune into your deeper intuition. Power is born in those times when you relax into the present moment. The sacred traveler wants you to know. Sometimes the mist and fog are so thick that the traveler feels uncertain about everything. Where am I going? What am I meant to do? Why I can't see what's ahead? However, it's in those moments of unknowing that the deepest and most profound answers to life's big questions can emerge. The secret is to traverse slowly and carefully so as to not fall off the path. Be careful. Proceed with caution in all things as you sense the best direction. Listen to the whispering of your soul. Trust your inner voice. I really don't like the word be careful and caution, but it's okay. Don't be careful, just follow your instinct. Follow your instinct, follow your heart, and know. You're always being guided since day one. You're always at the right place, right time, always. Okay? And again, the whole quarantine thing was mainly to slow us down. We wouldn't listen. So God, the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, made us stop. So we would stop our routine and start remembering what is important in life and reflecting on everything. Okay? Okay. The second one we have is grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Card meaning. The secret to expanding joy is to cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you. It's simple, easy, and so very powerful. Be grateful for as much as you can. Thankfulness is modern day alchemy. It can yield happiness, grace, and peace beyond imagination. The sacred traveler wants you to know. The secret to a remarkable, fulfilling journey is to allow gratitude to flood you at every juncture. No matter what twists and turns there are in the road, whether you are comfortable or uncomfortable, whether you are confident or unsure, no matter what you are experiencing, even if your challenges seem insurmountable, feeling grateful will ease any challenge, replace darkness with light, and allow you to hear the chorus of the angels. Your entire life can transform when you take time to fully, deeply, and profoundly allow the grace of gratitude to fill you. Okay, it's very clear, but again, as long as your intentions are pure, okay, everything you want is yours. Now, here is the thing, what this message is trying to say. Be grateful for everything, because remember, if you're vibrating on the positive side, which is love, being grateful, feeling blessed, and all of that, there is no way you can vibrate on the negative aspects at the same time. You can't be happy and sad at the same time. It doesn't work. So when you're being grateful and you're really being grateful, okay, there is no way you can feel sad, or any negative emotion that will keep you in low vibe, other than it has a million other good use or benefits. Okay? Okay. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Again, you are all abundant since day one. Infinite abundance. Card meaning. Everything is blossoming and bearing fruit now. Open yourself to receive. The prosperity you seek is being activated. A stream of abundance in all areas of life is ready to flow into your life. The Creator desires that you prosper. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know life goes in cycles. There are times when fields lay fallow, and there are times of harvest. Right now, you are moving towards a harvest time to receive an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. However, you must first know that you deserve it, and you do. There are times on the journey when life is fallow, but in the times of harvest, the Sacred Traveler shares the bounty and even volunteers to help others bring in their crops. This is the time to give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have. For the more you truly give, the more you receive. It's a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow leaps and bounds. Okay. It reminds me of a book by Bob Proctor, and you can download it from his website for free. It's called You Are Born Rich. I'm not gonna put the link because if you really want it, go to his website and check it. So the name of the book is You Are Born Rich, and you are born rich, and we're not only talking about money here, we're talking rich in everything, but rich and abundant in love, in blessings, and in money, but as long as you're doing what you came to do, which is a higher purpose. It's not about me, it's about everyone, and we are all one. Okay? Okay. Staying focused. Hold the course. Staying focused. Hold the course. Okay. Card meaning. Be clear about where you are going. Do not compromise. Follow your dreams. You deserve the best. Prioritize your life. Once you decide on a direction, hold the course. Do not veer. Do what's important and release the rest. Place your intent and passion on one thing rather than scattering in many directions, and you will be successful. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know. On the path, it's easy for the traveler to be distracted by people, events, and even shiny objects. Do not take any side roads. Stay the course. Keep going no matter what emerges in your path that distracts you. It's easy to get lost and forget where you're heading. Recommit yourself to your destination. What you focus on is what you create. So put your attention on what is worthwhile, beautiful, and inspiring. Refrain from focusing on what's not working. Only focus on the direction you want to go. Where your attention goes, your focus goes. Okay? Now, what I want to add to this is ask and it is given. But here's also a trick. We can't ask for something and contradict ourselves 2 minutes later. For example, I can't ask for love and 2 minutes later say that I'm unloved or unworthy with my thoughts, whether I say it out loud or in my head, it's the same thing. And since we are on the earth plane in 3D, there is time, although time is an illusion. But it takes time for it to come, whatever you're asking for. So until it comes, you need to stay in the high vibration as much as you can and feel happy wherever you are at that moment until it comes, and release it. Don't wait for it. Let it go, it will come. Whatever it is, a job, a house, a paper, whatever it is, don't contradict the thoughts. Okay? And focus on feeling good all the time, as much as you can. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? Okay. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. And you are protected by the angels. Okay. Card meaning. You are blessed. Immense blessings from above are showering over your life. The angelic realm is only a thought away. Angelic intervention is available to you at all times. Simply be open and you will feel their presence. This is the time to spread your wings and soar. You are so protected and so safe, each and every one of you. The sacred traveler wants you to know. Sometimes it might seem that you can't see the road ahead, but have faith that by your side are shimmering angels supporting and guiding you in unseen ways. Watch for their signs, especially in the form of feathers. There is a sacred plan for your life. Your life is guided. The angelic message is that you are going in the right direction and everything is unfolding exactly as it should be. When you receive this card, it can also mean that you are an angelic healing force for others because the light within you is so bright. And you are all light and love and divine, powerful beings having a human experience. Okay, here I'm gonna give you an example about something that happened with me, for me, when I was 20. It's another accident I had, and yes, I was reckless in my 20s, and before that, a little bit too much. Okay, here's the thing. There was this one night, I was on vacation, so I went from Dubai to Beirut, and when I'm on my vacation, now I am on vacation all the time, but when I'm in my vacation, I do everything. The recklessness part. Okay? It used to be like that. So I went, and we went clubbing and stuff, and on my way back home, I dropped all my friends this time, and I was 5 minutes away from my house. Okay? I fell asleep, and my car went to the opposite side of the road, and I hit the amud, the whatever you call it, the electricity thing. Okay, and it was around 3 a.m. I still remember. I remember it in details that night. Okay? So the airbag opened in my face, and the roads were empty because it was 3 a.m. And after like 2 minutes, and I was so worried that the police will come or someone will see me because I was drinking. And I was like, I broke the thing, okay? So the airbag opened in my face and I woke up suddenly. And after like 2 minutes, I saw a man. He was in his 40s. I didn't like, he came down of his car, although the roads were empty, okay? And I used to live in that area like for 10 years. I never saw him before, and I never saw him after that. Okay, and I usually know everyone in my area, and they know me. Okay, so there was this man that came. He asked me if I needed anything, and he told me I want to drop you home. Usually, I don't ride in the car with anybody, especially like at 3 a.m. and especially a man. Okay, so he dropped me home. Again, I was 3 minutes away. He dropped me home. I went to sleep, and the next morning, guess what I did? I don't remember how. This part I don't know. But I went back to get the signboard, and it was still in my house until last summer. My grandma threw it. Anyways, the point is, where did this man come from? Why did I couldn't find him in my area till now, and I never saw his face before, and I remember his face really well, although like the airbag woke me up alone, the smell and the thing. So I was aware of his face. I still remember his face till now, and I never saw him after that. But this was also one of the main things that triggered me into questioning how reality actually works. And for me, he was an angel. Okay? Okay. Now, let's move to butterfly. Messages from your angels. Whenever you see this, it's for you. Time is an illusion, it's man-made. You are energy. Energy is fluid, always in motion. Okay? Let's start with the first one we have. Retirement. Retirement. Okay. This card indicates a change in your work schedule, most likely related to reducing your hours of employment. This may or may not be voluntary on your part. Retirement is a big change in your daily routine and your identity. Whether this transition is something you planned for or not, you'll now be focusing on how to spend your freed up hours as well as accompanying financial changes. You received this card as acknowledgement of your shifting schedule and budget, and also as encouragement that with planning, self-honesty, and the input of experts such as financial advisors or counselors, you will enjoy a beautiful retirement. Additional meanings: the retirement of a parent or other loved ones, a change of employment, an opportunity to pursue your dreams, making the best of your time, getting some rest, taking a meaningful vacation to a place you've always dreamed about. Okay, it's super clear, and again, this is what is happening with so many of us on so many levels, and this is how life actually is. We are not here on earth to eat, work, sleep, and then go and come back. Okay? We didn't come just to work and eat. We came to live and to experience and to have fun and to be free. Okay? Okay. This is what I have for you. Changing your mind. And of course, other reasons like to learn, but you know what I mean. This card means that you've changed your mind about a previous decision and you're struggling with the possible repercussions. Maybe you're worried about what other people may think or whether you or another will suffer consequences due to your second thought. You know more now than when you made your original decision. Perhaps you could have uncovered this information with a little more investigation. Nonetheless, the circumstances unfolded as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future you take your time doing research prior to making decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for us all. Additional meanings: leaving a relationship, regretting a purchase, quitting a job, deciding not to accept an offer, staying home rather than attending an event. Okay, I think it's very, very clear, and that's it. Gracefully aging. Okay. You received this card because heaven can see your inner and outer beauty and wants you to appreciate your divine magnificence too. This means that you allow yourself to see the beauty that growing older represents. The more you hold positive thoughts and feelings about the aging process, the more you glow with inner peace and sage wisdom. Your maturity signifies that you will be seen as an elder, and others will look to you for answers. This is an honor, which is one reason why this card is guiding you to age gracefully, meaning that you embrace your hard-won years of learning. Although you may feel much younger than your chronological years, graceful aging means that you are comfortable with yourself in every way. Additional meanings: caring for aging parents or other elders, learning from an elder, a change in beauty care routines, preparing for retirement. Okay, here I already spoke about one of the things that happened for me, the white hair example, and you can find it in one of the videos. So today I'm gonna just share another thing. Now the white hair thing, the title is "You can reverse the aging process," and you can, because your beliefs create your reality. Okay. Today I'm just gonna ask a question for you to ponder. Why do some people look very young and others don't? It's their energy. It's the energy. Okay? It's not like God or the creator or the universe preferred someone on someone else. No. We all have the exact same powers. The only difference between a person and another person is just their thinking model and their beliefs. Okay? So smile now, all of you. Okay. Courage. Your card reminds you that you do have the courage to make this change. Everything you've been through in life has taught you how to cope and be strong in the face of the unknown. You've learned that being positive and having faith are necessary tools to overcome fear or disappointment. Take this change 1 minute at a time and try not to look too far down the road, especially if attempting to predict the future brings up anxiety for you. After all, You can plan for the future, but you can only take charge of this present moment. So take positive actions, steps today towards your desired outcome, and know that you will have everything you need in each moment that follows. Additional meanings: facing your fears, stepping into a leadership position, breaking out of your comfort zone, assertiveness. Okay, it is very clear. Again, anxiety about your future is you're creating it. You are creating it by thinking about it. Whatever you are thinking, you are creating. And the future is not here yet. Your future is now. So what you do now is your future. And at the end of the day, we have no control. In 1 minute, everything can change. Just like the quarantine story. And many other examples that you already know. Think of anything or anyone you remember that had a life that changed in 1 minute. So there is no point worrying about the future. Focus on the now, be in the now, live in the now. And for those of you into books, you can read New Earth by Eckhart Tolle and The Power of Now. Those two books are what I started with as books. They changed my life and the life of millions of people, including Oprah. Okay? You can also watch him on YouTube. Okay? Okay. The last one we have for today is windfall. Windfall. Okay. A positive change in your finances is indicated by this card. Although the newfound abundance may be unexpected, it definitely... Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Let me repeat. A positive change in your finances is indicated by this card. Although the newfound abundance may be unexpected, it definitely serves a purpose in your life. Your prayers for support have been heard and answered, and now it is your role to utilize the windfall in the most beneficial way. Pray and meditate to have the strength to say no to distracting influences that could squander your resources. You have access to divine wisdom to guide your investments so that they continue to support your health, happiness, and mission. Most of all, do not allow any fluctuation in your finances to stress you, as you have the power to be at peace, no matter what's going on around you. And as you emanate peace, so too do you attract all that you need. Additional meanings: paying off debt, a healthy and positive change in spending habits, learning how to receive. Okay, it's very clear. The only thing I'm led to share is you have to clear your energy blocks. It's very important by healing. Okay? Any negative energy surrounding you and your aura, or something we didn't heal, affects everything, including money. Okay? Okay. So this is it for today. Take care, everyone. Love to all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.